It is sexy. It is the new Jeep Wrangler JL, and it is the closest thing that you will get to the G-Wagon for under 40K. The new Jeep is considered to be Chrysler's hottest product on the market, and they've got every right, and it will forever be Jeep's hottest product, and that's just my opinion. When it comes to negotiating this thing, it sucks. Like, it is a real nightmare to negotiate a Jeep Wrangler and try to get an awesome deal on it, especially now that it's, again, redesigned, totally hot, everybody wants it, yada yada yada. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you can't get a good deal on one of these. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you exactly how Jeep works. Now, you step into the Jeep dealership and they've got it in their heads that this is a hot product. We should have no problem selling this thing for sticker. They're convincing themselves this. Most Jeep dealers, they tell themselves this as if they're the only Jeep dealer in your state. When you tell them, okay, you won't do it for a certain amount off, as in a reasonable number off, right? Let's say, I don't know, 10% is like the target on the new Jeep, and they're only giving you like a few $100, max $1,000. What you do is take out your phone, search Jeep dealers near me, and show him or her the closest dealership to you that's not them, and see if they'll do a little bit better. If they don't, then you get up and go, because overpaying for this thing is not worth it. Now, when it comes to leasing this car, here's where it gets a little bit tricky, and I know that some of you are gonna comment, let me explain every aspect before you say some things are negotiable and some things aren't. Discounts off of MSRP are absolutely negotiable. The bullshit fees that they charge you, doc fee, etc., those things are absolutely negotiable. What is not negotiable through Chrysler Capital is, one, the residual on the car, and number two is the money factor. Residual on the car is very high, especially some models like the Sport. We're talking upward 70% residual for 3 years, not 2. On the Unlimited and let's say the most usual one, the Unlimited Sahara, is a 67% residual for a 3-year lease. That's huge. But what does this all mean? Yeah, without the money factor, as in if you don't tack on interest and you're using a simple lease calculator trying to figure out how much depreciation that you're going to be paying for, it's nothing. It's not much at all. They know this. They're capitalizing on this. So they're charging you interest on top of that depreciation so that they can get money back from it. The way that it works is right now on the Jeep Wrangler JL, they're charging about usually a 0.002 money factor. If they're charging you anything more than a 0.002, they're overcharging you, as in they're marking up your money factor. Now, aside from that, they can't alter the residual. The residual is what it is. But if you're going to be doing, let's say, 10,000 miles a year as opposed to 15, then that means the residual goes up. And that is the only time it can go up. Jeep is offering a lease deal, a national lease deal on the base JL Wrangler for $279 a month plus tax, and then $3,000 down plus the normal fees. It comes out to roughly about $4,500. If you were to negotiate, let's say, $2,000 off, that's still about $3,000 total due at start to get to that $280 plus tax on the base. And you better hope it's an automatic transmission, because you're going to be driving a base 6-speed. If you were to go up, let's say $10,000 more on a more expensive, obviously, JL, more than likely you're going to want a Sahara for the most common one. If not, it's going to be probably an even more expensive one. Then we're talking close to $500 with a couple grand down. And that $500 a month is actually an outstanding deal on a more loaded Wrangler at this very moment in time. If you wait a little bit, let's say give it 6 months to a year, I could see some changes being made in the money factor, some changes being made with how much discount the Jeep dealers are offering. But what you want to be targeting right now at this very moment in time is from MSRP to invoice. And you know, I'm not saying you'll be lucky if you get more than that, but you would be getting more discount than the typical Jeep Wrangler customer at this very moment in time. I hope this video helps. If it did help, please like it. If you're seeing this on Facebook, like it, maybe share it if I'm lucky, that'd be awesome. And if you're seeing this on Instagram, just feel free to just double tap the hell out of your screen and like the video. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.